Welcome to Happiness Hub. In this space, we journey together through stories of personal transformation, the search for inner peace, and the insights that only life can teach us. Each episode, I'll share real experiences from people who have walked their own unique paths. Through meditation, self-reflection, and the ups and downs that make us human. These are stories to remind us that happiness is within reach, even in the smallest moments. So take a deep breath, relax, and join us as we explore the many ways to find joy, resilience, and meaning. This is Happiness Hub. Let's begin.
Menstrual pain 2. Let's clear the mind of burdens and ease the aches of the body and soul. Let it go and feel the relief. Several years ago, my parents divorced and other things piled up. As a result, my physical condition gradually worsened. I had functional depression and insomnia and nervous gastritis, so my body was like a general hospital. In particular, my menstrual pain was severe. My stomach started hurting a week before my period started, and after a few days, I had difficulty walking properly. Although it was said to be once a month, being sick for more than 10 days out of 30 made me exhausted for a whole month. I tried various prescriptions, such as making herbal medicine and drinking boiled herbs that were good for the body, but none of them worked. I was able to hold out with painkillers, but as I continued to take them, my stomach got worse. My physical strength was not good, and I suffered from menstrual cramps for 10 days. Eventually, I even quit my job. What could I do with this body? My confidence also dropped. I heard that my mother also had severe menstrual cramps, so I thought that since it was a family history, I would have to deal with it for the rest of my life. Then, the winter of the year before last, a friend who had been close to me since childhood came to see me, looking much brighter after a year. She said that she had been thinking a lot about me while practicing this meditation. My friend's words of comfort, "Life is not yours," struck a chord with me, and I began practicing right away. Vague memories of not being welcomed by the adults around me since I was born, the love of my mother that I felt was taken away from me after my younger brother was born, and so I resented my mother, and the unfair discrimination against men and women, the burden of being the eldest daughter in the family, and the desire to turn away from all of these things. I let go of all those feelings. I let go of my mother, my younger sister, and my longing for my mother's love. After a week, I realized that my feelings had been let go. All those difficult emotions had disappeared. I was so grateful that there was such a method. After about a month, I started letting go of my feelings that were attached to my body, and strangely, my menstrual pains began to decrease significantly. This was possible because the fundamental problem of my mind had been resolved. I could truly feel the saying, "The mind is the root of all illnesses." Now that I have completed the meditation course, my menstrual pains have disappeared to the point where I can go about my daily life and work without any problems, and my depression and insomnia have completely healed. At the same time, I even lost the thought that I am not feeling well. I was sad about falling behind because of my sick body, and I was afraid when I started something. But now I have the confidence and conviction that my body has no influence on my future. If there are people who continue to nurture their mental illness by thinking, "Will it ever be thrown away?" I tell them that all of those thoughts are fake. So if they just throw them away, their mind and body can find health.
Thank you for spending this time with us here on Happiness Hub. I hope today's story brought a bit of comfort, insight, or maybe even inspiration to your day. Remember, each of us has our own journey, and it's the small steps and quiet moments that often lead us toward peace and happiness. If you enjoyed this story, join us next time for more reflections and real-life experiences. Until then, take care, be kind to yourself, and let a little more happiness find its way into your heart. Goodbye for now, and see you soon.